So, that's one of many ways George can die. I don't think there's very many deaths in this game compared to the first one. Not that I can remember, anyway.
Who is it?
So this time we'll say we're pizza.
Pizza delivery? I didn't order pizza.
No? This is the Condor Trans Global Shipping Company, isn't it?
I don't like pizza.
Oh, come on. Everyone likes pizza. Maybe he was allergic to mozzarella.
Yeah, so go up the ladders. Oh, no, he's not coming out. Oh, wow. So telling me he's got a pizza doesn't antagonize him. Let's piss him off a bit more then.
Hey,
What now?
look. This pizza's been paid for. You might as well take it.
I told you, I don't like pizza.
Not even with extra olives?
I hate them. Olives are the devil's butt nuggets.
And it's not wrong. Just keep knocking on the door.
If you know what's good for you, you'll open this door.
What if I don't?
I'll kick your head in.
Okay, I'll come out, you creep.
George's threat is not a threat at all. So up the ladder before he killed me again. If you say you're a copper, he will just open the door. But the pizza one's always the funniest. And if you click on the clamp, you can see what we're gonna do, don't you? This guy's gonna get a bad headache. So we do this. And he's like, was there a noise just now? Typical, like, stealth game. Okay, let me clamp him again. He makes the funniest noise. Wait for it. George is super happy, and that's one asshole knocked out. It reminds me of the noise he makes reminds me of the when you beat up people in Streets of Rage, make that like noise in the background. It's so funny. That's the kind of noise he makes. And inside, yeah, screw you, Pablo, or whatever the fuck your name was. Let's fuck around in his stuff. I'll show him.
The only interesting thing I found was a small brass key. Among the paperwork which adorned the notice board was something which caught my eye. It was a delivery note from Condor Trans Global, and the address was 𝘨𝘗𝘮 City.
𝘨𝘗𝘮. The brass key does not fit this locker, as you'll see. It's for something else.
The little brass key didn't fit the lock.
Damn it to hell.
Whoa! Don't shoot! The little guy had a blowpipe.
Little
that
bastard.
confirmed my suspicions about what had happened to Nico.
Yeah.
I
Gave him a
waited for him to
slap.
shoot me, but it didn't happen. Instead, he seemed to want to tell me something. What? What do you want? He seemed excited, almost desperate. What did he want so bad?
Let's give him a dog biscuits.
Hi, I'm not going to hurt you.
�𝘨𝘮𝘴.
Is that where you're from? 𝘨𝘨𝘮𝘴 City?
�𝘨𝘮𝘴.
Okay. Tell me what you've done with Nico, and I'll share these biscuits with you. I knew it sounded lame, trying to bargain with a box of doggy snacks. Besides, how was he to know how yummy they tasted?
George knows how yummy they are. So you have to give him the brass key. There's no reason to ask him anything else. He doesn't speak English.
What does this key unlock?
Huh?
Oh, someone's chained him up. As if someone put manacles on
You're
him.
manacled. Who did this?
What a
That
bastard.
big thug? I'm gonna set you free, okay? Hey, come back here.
He's gone, mate. He dropped smoke and Batman out of there. Gone. It's gone, George.
The little guy had gone to ground amongst the stack of crates.
So our objective is the elevator. We're off to rescue Nico. This elevator always takes the longest. Yeah, it wasn't that bad actually. I mean, maybe the load times in the console version is
Just in time. Interrupting the beam of light kept the doors from closing and stopped anyone from using the elevator. But what now?
this whole area has this weird low hum in the background. Don't know if you can hear it. I don't know if that's present in the console version, but it's really annoying. I wonder if you can hear that. Anyway, you need to move the crate. So weird. It's in no. Come on, George. We're in no rush. There you go.
There. That would keep the doors from closing.
Nice. So this is how far I used to get when I played the demo. All the way here. And then I used to get to the here and I had no idea what to do. I remember looking in a book that my cousin had ages and ages ago when I had this demo, and me being stupid didn't memorize it. All I remember is that there's a door here. That's all I remember. You can kind of see the outline of it. And I remember that, and I knew that there was something here, and I didn't know how to get to I didn't know how to make the door show up. So I used to just walk around and look at everything, you know. And what I didn't realize is there's a switch right here, which if you press it, it should highlight something for you to interact with. So watch down around this area here on the left. Wait for it. See? These scratch marks, and these bloody scratch marks are the bane of my existence in this whole game. Yeah, this for some reason from what I remember in the console version, I'm pretty sure this was really dark. I don't know. Maybe it's just my rose tinted memories. Yeah, I was quite dumb as a kid. In fact, I'm still dumb as it is now. But yeah, I used to get all the way here and can never open this fucking door, and I used to just turn it off out of pure rage. And all I had to do was turn on a bloody switch, which is right fucking there. Or the switch. But yeah, if you just examine the scratch marks, George should.
There was an arc-shaped scratch on the floor, as if a door had been opened in the nearby wall.
You could circ around.
My fingers traced the outline of a secret door in the wall. Then I found a small round stud, which was set flush to the surrounding wooden paneling.
Nice.
Just as I'd hoped. A secret room.
That's a bloody cool secret room. So this is the room where Nico was. Hey, she is.
Nico!
Yeah. It's weird fetish on the floor.
It was a grotesque little statue of a figure carrying a shield and a spear.
I'm having that. Yeah, I'm coming.
Will you look at this? It was a small statue of a kneeling figure in an ornate headdress. The head was hideous, with huge staring eyes set in a decomposing face. Hey, somebody's marketing 𝘨𝘀𝘴𝘱𝘦𝘪𝘳 dolls.
What a brilliant remark. So we can take off the stuff on the mouth. I'm gonna like it though.
Hold still. This might hurt a little.
Ow!
Think yourself lucky you don't have a mustache.
No, the more you don't.
You could at least have helped me before grabbing everything you could find.
Not so loud, they'll hear you.
Get these ropes off me right now.
You know, the mood you're in, maybe that's not such a good idea.
Where's Pablo, the big guy?
Out cold. Too much wine doesn't agree with him. Are you okay?
Of course I'm not okay. Untie me this instant.
So you can come in here and untie her straight away and she doesn't get pissy at her. Or you can do what I did which is always the funny route. I love that rope. You didn't have to wax anymore.
How are you feeling?
Oh, thanks, Georges. How on earth did you find me?
No, she wants to be friends.
Had been in Marseille.
Huh.
But never mind about me. How about you tell me exactly what's going on, starting with that Mayan stone?
I picked it up from one of 𝘱𝑗c's men in Paris. I was expecting a consignment of narcotics.
Drugs?
Yes. The proof I needed to expose 𝘱𝑗c's smuggling operation. I'd set it up to act as his courier, and once I had the proof, I planned to go straight to Inspector 𝘨𝑚. But instead of the dope I'd expected, they sent me that stone instead. And to find out more, I called Professor 𝘱𝘐𝑵𝑦, who invited me to his mansion. At least, I thought it was 𝘱𝘱𝑵𝑦.
I don't get it. If 𝘱𝑗c's business is drugs, why is he so desperate to get his hands on that stone?
Maybe it has some significance to the local people in Central America. It could be 𝘱𝑗c's means of getting them to work for him. Anyway, we've got to get out of here.
Or
Nico,
here's another thing. Maybe he's not smuggling drugs. No. She never thought of that.
We can't use the elevator. If that thug Pablo's recovered, he'll be waiting for us.
We've got to do something. Where does that door lead to?
I'm not sure.
So we can take our time and talk to Nico now, which is quite cool. You know what? Let's not do that just yet. Let's sort this the next part out before we talk to her. So if you use the tape we got from her mouth on the photoelectric cell, I should be able to move this box back or crate. There you go.
Hopefully, the tape would prevent those doors from closing and stop the Indian from being able to call the elevator.
Do that. We'll move this crate over. Alright, can we look at this crate? It's got
The
something on it,
crate was
doesn't it?
labeled, "Danger. Live contents. Do not drop." There were small holes in the top and sides and scratchy noises coming from inside.
Oh. It's got rats in it? Oh, it's making noises. This next part took me a while to do. I didn't know you could use the
pallet rose
tape.
about 6 inches off the floor, and I said a silent prayer to whoever had discovered the power of hydraulics.
What on earth are you doing?
Trying to raise the statue so I can hook it to that pulley.
Is that really going to help us?
I like to keep myself occupied in times of stress.
George. Yes, I didn't realize you could use the tape on this door. So every time I used to get here, yeah. So it used to get stuck here instead of this door. Can't remember. I know I used to go. I know I've got here before, then got stuck because I didn't know what to do. Yeah, I remember just not being able to, not knowing that you could use the tape on the cell to move this box. I know you had to do stuff with the statue, but I could never figure out how to move the boxes. But yeah, now we'll do. So we use the rope on the statue. And then we click on the rope onto the pulley. And we can drop the pallet carrier. You can see what's going to happen. Get the statue a push. But it's too heavy.
It was too heavy for me to move on my own.
So you need Nico's help. So we can talk to Nico now. About all this. Can I screw out the panties?
Look, the little guy downstairs was chained up with these.
That must have been Pablo's doing. I don't blame him, though. That little guy is dangerous.
You're still sore about that poisoned dart?
Of course I'm sore.
Let's screw out this.
Have you any idea who this little statue is supposed to be?
I'm not very well acquainted with Mayan deities, George.
I am.
But whatever his name, he sure is ugly.
Yeah, I'm ugly if you know who he was.
Do you recognize this?
Is that the dart which knocked me out?
That's right. I kept it as a souvenir.
It's like a scrapbook.
Okay, tell me what you know about Condor.
Condor Transglobal exports Aztec and Mayan relics from Central America to Europe. But that's just a cover for the real business. Drug smuggling.
What proof do you have?
Nothing yet.
So she's basing this drug smuggling on nothing. How? She's supposed to be a reporter. Why is she pulling this story out of nothing? It makes no sense. They're not smuggling drugs. They're obviously smuggling artifacts. Hence the stone. Hence that the export Mayan artifacts out of Central America. They smuggle them out so they don't have to pay God knows whatever taxes or whatever crap you do when you smuggle crap.
Do you know where Condor is
I
based?
don't know why Nico's such a
Central America.
dumbass in this game.
A place called 𝘨𝘮𝘮𝘴𝘮.
I saw that name on a docket downstairs. Tell me about this Karzak guy.
Well, I saw him for only a few minutes, but he frightens me. I got the impression that Pablo was nervous when he was around too. His eyes, they're like a wild animal's, like a tiger. That's what scared me most about him. He looked so unpredictable and dangerous.
Well, is he though? Is he really?
Did you know 𝘱𝘐𝑦𝘮𝑒's wife was a film star?
No, I didn't know he was married. What happened to her?
She died. In mysterious circumstances, apparently.
How mysterious.
I heard she was murdered. Possibly by 𝘱𝘐𝑦𝘮 himself.
A murderer, huh? André said he was something of a celebrity.
Did I hear you refer to Inspector
𝘨𝘮𝘮𝘴?
Yes, you remember him?
Yeah, of course we know who 𝘨𝘮 is. 𝘨𝘮's the dude who held us at gunpoint at the start of Broken Sword 1. He was Inspector Rosso's well, he was what was he? He was Sergeant 𝘨, wasn't he? In Broken Sword 1. Now who's Inspector? Because Rosso turned out to be a Templar scum.
Well, of course I do. But I thought he was dead.
Oh no, he reappeared after the Broken Sword case had blown over. When he found out who was in with the Neo-Templars, he went into hiding. Mu knew more than was good for him.
Does he know about our involvement with the case?
If he does, he's not telling. Still, he got a sudden promotion.
Did that Indian guy mistreat you?
If you forget about the abduction, verbal threats, and bondage, no.
Well, what about the little guy?
I don't think he knows where he is or what he's doing here. The big guy, Pablo, he brought 𝘵𝑡𝑦𝑃𝑜 from the jungle.
Titty what?
𝘵𝑡𝑦𝑃𝑜. That's what I heard Pablo call the dwarf.
Titty what?
I found these in your bag.
Oh, they were a gift.
I know. I read the note.
God knows what was going through Andre's mind.
I think that's quite plain enough.
The question is, why is she still keeping them? Riddle me that, Batman. Why are you still keeping his pants that some random pervert sent you?
Could you give me a hand to push this statue?
What for?
This, my dear, is our passport to freedom.
If you say so, dear.
They've got such a weird relationship.
Okay, push.
Thanks for help, Nico, but not really because you didn't help.
Great teamwork.
Nice to be working with you again, Mr. Stobart.
Yeah, that's fucking teamwork. Don't know where the statue went. It probably landed on someone. Hopefully it landed on Pablo and killed his ass. So we use the manacles on the cable. And then we get
Nico,
the hell out of here.
I have a great idea.
It's not really great though, is it? It's gonna end badly. At least it broke over the water. And the dog's still alive.
George, where have you been?
Never mind that. Do you have the Mayan stone?
Maybe I have, but,
Don't argue, André. Give the stone to George.
well, of course, if you say so, Nicole.
Prick.
Thank you so much, Andre.
Georges told me you'd been kidnapped, my dear. I'm glad to see he was mistaken.
Oh, but it was true. If it hadn't been for Georges, I wouldn't be here now.
It's not finished yet. Karzak's thugs will be back for that stone, you can bet. The best lead that we have is 𝘨𝘮𝘮𝘮 City.
𝘨𝘮𝘮𝘮? It's in Central America. That's where 𝘱𝘭𝘏𝘮𝑦 gets his artifacts.
That's all we needed to know. Come on, Georges.
𝘨𝘮𝘮𝘮, the traveler's rear entrance to Central America.
Yeah. What travelers realize?
It was translated in the brochure.
Brochure said that.
We didn't know what we were looking for, but the offices of Condor Trans Global seemed a good place to start.
Someone's watching us. That's not creepy. 𝘨𝘮𝘮𝘮 City. This place is bloody nice.
Hey, it's market day.
Hell yeah.
I don't see any cabs. Let's ask someone how to get to 𝘨𝘮𝘮𝘮 City.
I'm pretty sure we're in 𝘨𝘮𝘮𝘮 City.
Keep your eyes peeled for any sign of Condor Trans Global.
I'm pretty sure this is 𝘨𝘮𝘮𝘮 City, isn't it? Here we are. The bloody goat. That goat's going to be not as annoying as the one in Broken Sword 1, mind you.